within the time's domain, there is no way we can realize the eternity or moment. It has to be beyond.
Yeah, because these are not in this. So but it is not that it is some impossible thing you are talking. That I have already told that many of you have gone, almost every one of you, but you did not recognize it. Just attentive, but you were attentive. See, this is attributes of wisdom. The attributes happen, all things will happen. So it's listening keenly. Now after listening, whole thing you just assembles few points, few dots. Something will come as a conclusion at one point. At some experience you undergo, some other point will connect to you. No, this is what it really was. Like that journey happens. So keenly you listen, then you listen. See, this much minutely it has been observed, so as to make it clear. That first keenness to listen, it didn't say directly listen, it says keenness to listen, then listening, then acquiring something from it, then making what I am saying, connecting your dot, this dharana. No, this way, that way. So that is because that is where your consciousness is. So in that plane all this will settle according to you. Then the new meaning you will get. That means sometime you understand it this way, sometime another way, and then you say, no, this is much more refined. Who has to get convinced? You only. The wisdom which is getting refined, that only refining itself. It's like, hey, ऐसे तो आप बड़े आराम से समझ लेते. If I say you only take bath yourself, but when I say your wisdom only refines itself, तो थोड़ा सा आपको you start hesitating. What is it really happens? Why? It is like that only. So your wisdom refines itself. Intelligence. We have given it different name again, so that this registers, recognition happens. Yes, this is how it happens. I say no, intellect, intelligence, and wisdom. I could have said only wisdom. I could have said only buddhi. How does it? Oh, ritam bhara pragya, this, all of that. Why we are giving names? So that it registers recognition that you have walked some stairs, and that is the real recognizing. So when you are attentive, that becomes purer and purer. It will start registering and seeing. Attention only. Yes, this has happened. Because that is a witness. And that is who you are. Suppose even people have out of body experience. Suppose you come out of your body and you are there. Now who is seeing that? The body which is sitting or the body which is out? Both act somebody is witnessing. Both the physical body and the body out, both are being witnessed by third person. Otherwise they are entangled into one. So that is how, that is why when you keep going deeper and deeper, then why I say the intention and intensity sounds so small words, but they are words. So that makes the difference. That ultimately it is, you see, we say so many times that eko ham bahushyama, that I am only one, I only became many. Then who is experiencing all this? All these bodies and all. You are considering, and everybody, every realized person has given these hints, but they should become your truth then only, Like Krishna says, Pandavanayam Dhananjaya, I am the Arjun to whom I am telling all this. Then who are you telling and who is listening? He says further you go, Muninam Aham Vyaso, I am the Vyas among the seers who has written Mahabharata and all Gita, which because of that we know. Otherwise, how will we know what happened? If you want to say between Arjun and Krishna, it's your wish. Otherwise, what he was doing, how will people know? So it's a play. That's what I am indicating. It's a play. You keep your different playerships when you keep renouncing one by one. Oh, I am not this, I am not this, I am not this. This is your journey. So who you are, you can't say. You only can say, I am not this. No, it is not I am putting some guidelines. When I say you can't say, means it cannot be said. Only thing is something which you have recognized. No, this I am definitely not. Because only one definition I have given, no other definition. And I say when you understand it truly, that is the only thing. If there is, I say exist means exist forever. That is the only definition I have given. So you have to reach to that. Every other definition comes from that. So only this I am not, because if you say body, then I say, is it fitting your the definition I have given you? Exist forever? No, it doesn't fit. So that means you are not that. Not by not where? In your wisdom. Because everything, if we are capable of communicating to each other and making sense, because of what? That intelligence only is common, no? That reasoning or something. Because of that only it is making some sense to you. So there goes in Islamic tradition, there is a one saint. In a Indic spiritual tradition, there is another saint. We don't call it saint because that somehow lowers it to human, this thing, limitations. So when somebody says something, then he said, oh, I have reached to that wisdom. Then he appears and says, no, you have not reached. Here also it happens, we call it yaksha. Somebody is overpowered by his knowledge or some. She says, oh, eureka, I have reached where I was supposed to. Then he appears and says, no. Whatever is your function by which you are telling you have come to know, I tell you the power of that. That will not work. Who is empowering it? And then they are humbled. And that it disappears. That's how it is.